Okay, so I've created a list of some of the things we need to do. This is pretty useful when you get towards the the ending stages. It's kind of hard to pick out what you need, so just write it all on the list and try to knock some of these things out. So we'll start with this: fix the front of the folding grip. Let's pull up our reference so it actually comes up here. So let's do that. We'll come here. We'll take this edge loop and make sure it's even. We'll do an edge slide and just slide it out like to there, maybe. Something like that. Alright, and let's bring that up to there. And there, we'll cut this out. Bring this up, 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 and finally, we'll bring it down. And just make sure it's got the proper connections. And let's see, how is that working? Alright, probably don't want it to go that high. Maybe just to here. So just rip it, bring it down to here. Alright, that looks decent. Alright, make sure this is subdivided and properly connected. And we don't need these to be creased. And let's just make sure it's symmetrical and see how that's working. Okay, so crease that. What is causing... Okay. There we go. And let's kind of round it out. Okay, that looks good to me. And what's next on the list? Cut fold grip attachment in middle. So I'm talking about that right there. So what we need to is isolate this. And let's just bevel that to like here, it looks like. And it starts like right here, the cut. So let's subdivide. this. Bring it up to here. And just delete these. So we're gonna have to do 2 here. Delete that. And let's bridge these. And let's do the same here. I think this cuts in a little deep too. Well, it's not even visible, so it doesn't matter. Let's save and see what this looks like when we rotate it. Okay, that looks good. So I don't think it's actually cut all the way through like that. I think I may have gone overboard. Let's find another reference. Okay, so it's not cut like that, it's just cut up. So let's undo that. I don't know if we're gonna have enough undo steps. Come on. Alright, so we didn't have enough undo steps, but it's to the point where it shouldn't really matter. We can fix this rather easily. Alright, so just bring this up. Okay, and then just bring this up to here. Or maybe here. Delete that face. Okay, there we go. And that looks good to me. And I don't know if there's anything right there. Let's see if we can get like an FPS angle maybe on one of these. Either way, it doesn't matter. Okay, so let's cross those off the list. Cut, mag hole, and grip. Alright, let's do that. Let's isolate our grip and create a face here. And I also want to cut a support loop along here. Make sure that's connected. And let's take that off. Just bring it out. And let's make this more even. And that should make a better shading. And this end-gon is on a flat base, so it doesn't matter. We need to cut this out. So let's do that first. Just want to create a circle with 24 sides, rotate it, move it down to like there. Alright, and let's grab this, rotate it by 90 degrees. Probably want it to be like that deep. So we should probably just create a sphere, to be honest. So let's set our cursor here, create a sphere, 24 segments, 12 rings. Okay, let's grab this. Let's delete those faces. Or maybe, what if we did a round cube? So subdivide it 3 times and cast it to a sphere. Let's just try that. Then we will delete this, bring it down, and delete these, and bring it out. Make sure it's all capped. Alright, now we'll cut it. Alright, so let's set our cursor here, and we want to scale in until it's about that like thickness. So maybe like that, and I think that is a little too high poly. So can we, let's see, where is it? Decimate, unsubdivide. What will that look like? Let's just redo it. So we'll add a cube. Instead of 3 segments, we'll just do the 2, 3, 4. We'll just do the 1. Cast it to a sphere. Bring these down and out. Cap, cap, and crease. Alright, now we'll cut in. Alright, now let's mirror this. And make sure it's shaded smooth. We'll put on auto smooth to like 30, maybe 45. Alright, that should be good. Now, let's cross off some other things on our list. Cut magpul and grip. Alright, we need to do that. So, let's isolate these. And we'll subtract that. And I actually only want to bring it up to like maybe there. So just bring it down and this. Okay. We'll just delete these, cap that, and set this to textured. And I want to kind of smooth the transition between these two. Let's just see how that looks. Okay, set this back to textured. And we'll just bring these, bring that out to like here. Let's see what this looks like. Let's just bring these down. Make sure that's bounds. Alright, let's symmetrize this. So, symmetrize. And this is really sharp right now. And it is going to be silhouetted, so I'll set that back to bounds. Let's grab this. We're also going to have to fix this. And we'll just bevel these. Why isn't this? Let's see the reference. Okay, so it is pretty sharp, but I just want it to not be that sharp. Let's also grab a cube. And if we go to our mag reference, can see that it's cut in like that. So, like there. Let's see how that looks. Alright, that looks fine to me. So I'm just gonna apply it. I'm gonna grab this. And this. And just... Actually, I'll just do these two first. And bevel it with 2 segments. And this one right here. Do the same thing. Make sure it's symmetrical. We can bring these out just a little bit. Alright, now let's do the same thing with our cutter. So let's set this to textured so I can see what's going on. And I also want to just collapse these in for now, like that. Actually, that wouldn't really work. They would need to be collapsed outward. I'll just leave them how they are. Set that to bounce. Okay, we'll just move these into place. And go to textured, and now we need to clean this up. Actually, let's do this and this. Create a face. And I want this to be symmetrical. Set it to bounds. Alright, that looks good. Now let's do the same thing here. Set it to textured. Get rid of this. Okay, and then let's line this up. Symmetrize. and make sure this is okay. So delete the face, subdivide, bring that to there, bring that to there. Okay, now symmetrize. Okay, that's good. And then I also want to cut in like an inset right here. So we'll just grab these. I saw this in a video. I don't think I have it on the board. Maybe I do. I don't know. But so I'm just going to delete all these booleans. Bring this in. Create face. Bring this out to like here. And inset. Okay, so I don't know why hitting B for boundary isn't working, but we'll just apply it. Inset, inset. Make sure we merge these at the center. Symmetrize. Bring this down, or select everything else, delete it, bring it down, extrude it up, and let's cut it out like that. Okay, and let's make sure our sharp edges are creased so it's properly prepared for subdivision. Okay, there we go. Now it is subdividing nicely. I don't know what's going on here though. Okay, this does not need to be creased right here, or marked as sharp. Alright. The bottom of the magazine. Yeah, okay, so it does continue. But it's also much less beveled, it looks like. Like the bevel is too round on my model. This one looks alright. Is this a symmetrical model? It is. Okay, so let me just try something. Delete this, bring that out to here. Bring that out to there. Let's bevel it like that. I think that looks significantly better. I don't even know if we need to have a real bevel on it with geometry. Okay, let's symmetrize. Alright, that looks good. Now on this one, let's do the same thing. So we're gonna delete this and this. Actually no, just this. Bring that out to here and to here. Bevel it. Maybe, what happens if we, okay, that won't work, so grab this, bring it out to here, bevel it like that much. And subdivide, bring to there, symmetrize. Alright, that looks fine to me. Let's knock that off our list. And the next one, floater / receiver circles. We can do that now. So make sure we have our background image. So I'm talking about this, that, probably that. And that looks like it's about it for this side. Alright, let's do it. So, cylinder, 24. Let me see how far that comes out on the real gun. Alright, so comes out like that far. And we'll duplicate it, scale it in. Comes out, in, and then in again. And it's got a little cut like this. Let's just make this one piece. Let's twist. Or we'll just do this. Bring that to here. Create a base there, there, and there. And now we need to scale it out like that. Kind of round it out. Let's just do one at a time so we can see the circle as reference. So we'll scale it out until it's like kind of a rectangle. Then we'll bring it up so it matches the original circle. And undo that. Alright. Then now we can just create a face. And bring this in. Alright, and then on the other side, it's the same thing, I think. I'm actually going to just leave it as a circle on both sides, because it's hard to tell anyway. And it just looks like a circle there, so let's just symmetrize. Oops. Alright, that sort of worked. Okay, let's do the same thing. Alright. And then we'll mirror this over. Just add a bevel so we can kind of see it. Alright. And let's do this right here. Okay, we also have to do this, so let's add that to the list. I'll just call that back plate. I think that's just the stock adjuster. Back plate, stock, lever. Alright, so now we'll rotate this. Just create the shape. And let's pull up the reference. Okay, so this actually cuts through. It is what it looks like. But I'm not going to do that. So let's just bring this out. Is it on both sides? It is, so just grab this and we'll knife project. Cutting through. Delete that. And then ESX SX0. We're just gonna move it like that. And then we'll duplicate this. See, how does that look? I think these are both skinnier. Do individual origins. So let's remove this modifier and shade it flat. And we can apply this and just join it to the receiver. Alright, what else? Got this little floater. So just grab that and just steal the circle. Just looks like a little hole. Okay, so just extrude, delete the face, and then extrude again. Make sure these have bevel widths, and this is a floater. So we need to subdivide it. Dang it. Take that off. Alright, that looks good. We got this floater right here. And this right here. Okay, so let's just duplicate this. Set its origin to geometry. Grab this. And we want to scale this up. What is going on? Can't select anything for some reason. Alright. I cannot select. I'm just gonna save and reopen the file. What is going on? Okay, so I didn't have the layer turned on, I guess. So let's just model this. Make sure it's tapered so that if you look from the side view, you can still kind of see these transitions. And it doesn't need to be like this far in. Alright. Bring that here. Alright, that's good. Looks like there's a slight indent here. So might as well add that, you know, why not? So let's see if we can see that on our reference. Like right there. So we can create a loop, delete these, and just face it off. Just so you can see it from the side, so it'll really read, I'll make it a little angled. Now you can definitely see the kind of shading. But that kind of leaves an ugly like this, so we're gonna have to bring this out. Actually, I don't think I wanna do that if it's gonna cause that kind of ugly thing. So we'll just leave it as an inaccuracy, whatever. Alright. So what's next on our list? What are we doing? Gas block. I want to do that right now. I'm going to do that in the next episode after I get some more reference. Okay, we're still doing floaters and little bumps. Okay. Let's see. Okay, right here we got one. So let's duplicate. Set the origin to geometry. Okay, but it actually needs to be down here. Alright, and since this is a curved surface, it doesn't have the same normals. So let's add a loop, and what is this group for? It's for nothing. Alright, so remove this group and create a new one. Now we want to do a data transfer. Okay, so just pay attention to this edge, and that's what we're trying to fix right now. So we'll select that, face corner data, custom normals, and we'll do projected face interpolated. That seems to give the best result. And we'll just do this group. So now this kind of perfectly blends in. Here we can see with, without, with, without, with. That's kind of a good trick for creating floaters. And let's do the same thing here. So grab all of these, do individual origins, scale it up, and out, and add a loop in between every single one of these. Select those loops, create a group, assign. So without, there's a pretty harsh transition right here, and that'll show through on the normal map. So let's where is it? I want to do data actually we can do, what we can do is just copy selected modifiers, data transfer. Okay, and now there is no transition here. It looks like we've got some stretching, and that's because of our topology. So let's join, see if that's still happening. And that seems to have solved the problem. So let's do that on each of these. Join, 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 and join. Alright. Now we have perfect floaters, and they should bake onto the normal map pretty much perfectly. I hope you can see that, the difference it makes. If not, whatever, you can just trust me. Alright, now we need to fix front plate, cover bottom part, so that's this right here. So let's fix that. I want to bring this to here. And just kinda in general make a curvy shape. So I'm just gonna try and make this more curvy. Why am I on the circle select tool? Okay, and then just create face. Okay, actually, I'm just gonna have to do it like this. What is going on? Okay. Alright, that looks better, but I think we need to bevel the bottom. It's definitely rounded there, and 100% rounded there, so let's bevel this. From the front, it's not really beveled though, so alright, let's delete that. Okay, so grab this one first. And then we'll do this one. Okay, we need to bring that out. And then bevel it. I think that's good. So let's fix this. So I'm just gonna project this. So I can move those like that. And then I also want to create a hole in this. So let's just grab this again. So just grab these, separate it, and isolate. I don't necessarily want a hole that big. Just maybe like this big. And let's knife project. Knife project. And then make sure it's big enough to fit the barrel. But like just big enough to fit the barrel. And then we'll just extrude it in a little bit like that. And that looks pretty convincing. And I don't think this comes in that far. So let's bring back all our overlays. And just bring that out a bit. We should probably shear it. Make sure we're saving. Alright, so that's pretty good. Alright, let's cross that off the list. And create grip pattern, floaters, receivers. Alright, let's make sure we got all of the floaters and stuff we need. Okay, we got this, but on the other side. Okay, we need one right there. So let's duplicate this and separate it. And this goes right here. Okay, and then we also need to add this paddle to the list. And smooth out this transition. Let's do the same data transfer trick. Where is it? Data transfer. Base corner data, custom normals, projected, group. Alright, that looks better to me. Let's fix this while we are thinking about it. Move it back to like right there. Okay, and fix that. What else? What else? These should all be planar. Alright, let's add that to our list. Or by trigger. Alright, what else? Alright, I'm gonna call it for that episode, and I'm gonna look for everything else we have to do and try and write it all in a list.